What's going on YouTube? I never thought I would actually have this conversation, but there's been so many things in the comments, especially in the Gary Vee videos, of how in the world do I figure out this TikTok game? And I am not a 14-year-old. I have had to figure this out myself, and relative success when it comes to just getting started and getting the ball rolling is super important. And so here's a couple tips for you guys. Number one, do not abuse hashtags. They're not necessary. The algorithms will work based on the amount of time that people spend consuming your video, even if they don't like it. And a lot of times, without the like and without the comment, I will have new people following me. I started posting seriously on TikTok on October 2nd, and I've gained 3,800 some odd followers. No hacks, none of that stuff. If you try the hacks, if you try and, okay, I'm gonna go follow as many people as possible, and then I'm gonna unfollow them, there will literally be a warning symbol that shows up that says, hey, you are following me too fast. I know, because before I was doing it seriously, I was like, okay, I want to get serious on TikTok. I want a bunch of followers. So I tried doing the hacks. I tried shortcutting the system. And it wasn't until I took the time to really dive in, and I know Gary says this, but I started watching and paying attention to what are people really manifesting towards. If you are trying to create original content, keep it under 15 seconds, because TikTok will literally show 15 people or less. If you are not a big time creator, at first when you make content that's over like 15 seconds, that's original, until you start to prove that you're one of the creators that'll do a good job. So if you're going to post something, keep it under 15 seconds, first of all, and second of all, try and find your niche that you know a part of a trend. So if there's the trends that are going on are happening right now, and a lot of those ones that are blowing up are ones that were posted like a month before. So for instance, there was a Project Car hashtag that was going viral back in like October. So when you clicked on Project Car, it'll take you October 12th, October 11th, October 10th, somewhere in that area there was a Project Car hashtag. A new hashtag just showed up recently talking about like build your car, your dream car, something about a car. And since it was a new viral hashtag, which happens every day, there's 2 or 3 that become new and viral or that are trending. A lot of those ones that you clicked on first were the Project Cars. So if you post a video, and this is super important, if you post a video and it doesn't go viral immediately, do not panic. I almost don't want to post this. I almost don't want to teach people what I've learned, because I have 2 videos right now that are going mega viral. One has 7,000 views, and those views are from someone who only has 4,000 followers, but I've gained 3,000 followers over the last 7 days, and it hasn't stopped since that first video started going viral. That first video that went viral, I posted 8 days before it started going viral. The second video that started going viral, which is at like 39,000, it's to the point where if I close my phone and open it back up, I'm gonna have at least 2 new followers and another like, and somebody else like, and then they're paying attention to my other videos. And my other videos now have started to go mini viral. The ones that are like, you know, usually getting 200 views are now getting like in the thousands, and they'll go mini viral for a minute, and it's like, oh, is it gonna happen again? So do not panic. It's not like Instagram, it's not like Facebook. The majority of your on the For You page, the majority of the time when your video will get up there, especially if you're not an original creator, is if it's like a week later, 4 days later. Sure, your thing might have a mini viral spurt early, it might get to 1,000, and then it's gonna fall off the earth. It's gonna be like it never existed. So make sure that you are really get it going for speed. You are trying to upload at least 2 videos a day, if not 3, but do a good job, because these guys, they're so good with their transitions, they're so good with their edits. And so if you have something that you can do,
That can be, this is my family. It is small, but broken, but good. Yeah, still good.
I have certain talents that were completely useless talents.
Like, there's a secret string in a secret box that has a secret compartment. As an embarrassing snapshot of SpongeBob from the Christmas party.
I have these talents that are completely useless except for like at a party, and now they have really come in handy. So if you have some useless talents, especially if they're under 15 seconds, post those as an original content, and make sure it's got a just a couple hashtags. Do not over hashtag it. FYP, For You page, hashtag Patrick Star, and leave it at that, and it probably won't blow up. But the hope that you get from doing a good job and making sure that your lip syncing was perfect, and especially you have an advantage if you think you're a little bit different. Like a lawyer, the first lawyer that like got on TikTok all of a sudden just blew up because he was like, there's no lawyers on TikTok. He was doing the simplest videos and pointing at words, and then he blew up. Keep it simple, but if you're different, you have an advantage. I am an athlete that is 6'6", and I'm not supposed to be able to sing and dance and goof around. And that's probably helping me. Yes, one of my videos that did go viral was basketball. The other one was me doing the Macarena. Like, that's the other thing. If you find a video that went pretty big, maybe it went big last year in like 2018, or a sound, you click use this sound, and then you can go through and see when it was popular. There's a video that I almost did that was like, all I want for Christmas is you, Soulja Boy, and it goes into the rap song, and it's different. I was like, oh, this is different and unique. They love different, they love unique, they love surprising, they love jokes. Okay, and so if you can use this to your advantage, like I said, I didn't want to tell anybody this, but whatever, I'm doing this. You can, and when I clicked on the video, I said use this sound, and it was like November 7th. So I knew I would be early. For one, it would be surprising. There was not many people doing Christmas then, so be early. And then it's like November 18th, November 19th, November 2018. All of them were 2018. I was like, this hasn't been used in a year. How many new members have been on TikTok in the last year that have never seen this? They'll be like, oh my God, this is amazing, and start sharing it. I didn't do it. I tried to make a couple videos. The takes weren't very good, and I was like, it's just not good enough, so I'm not gonna do this one. I didn't jump on it. I probably should have. I've seen other people do it, and they've got 12,000 likes, and that has been one of their viral hits. So pay attention when you press use this sound, and jump on trends early. Like there was one earlier of like a hand, and it's hard, it's hard to practice some of these things, and they're really specific, but get good at it, and then you can literally do a simple hand trick, and all of a sudden you have 200,000 likes on one post that was so simple. And then, like I said, whatever your unique is, if you have tips for people, business tips, they really don't, there seems to not be a whole lot of like for celebrities among some of the TikTokers, but like if you can give good tips, solid tips under 15 seconds, do it, see what happens, but don't pull it off too soon. Unless you don't think it's quality, don't pull it off too soon. Give it a chance. It's not like the rest of them. Hopefully this helps. 7-minute, 45-second rant. Not bad. I gotta get back to this beach workout.